Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world? I hope it's well. I hope everything is good. Wherever you are. I hope life is grand. If it's not obvious, I just woke up. Completely unexpectedly. I didn't intend to fall asleep, nor was I aware that I was tired enough to have done so. But I did, obviously. So, as always, as it seems so often in my life, I have not achieved anything that I had hoped to achieve the last few days because reasons. So over the weekend, I was really planning on getting this project wrapped up, the welding thing. Didn't happen. Today, when I got home, I was hoping and planning on coming down here and working on it and a few other things. I fell asleep. So, I feel like I've not been very productive lately. I don't like feeling like that. I have done a few things. For one, I got a haircut. I don't know if that's obvious. It's probably pretty obvious. I got a haircut on Saturday, finally. It's been way too long since I've had a haircut, and I've been avoiding it. That was not a good idea. I did accomplish some stuff this weekend, and so part of the reason I didn't get anything done was because I had to do other things, right? That's typically how it works out with me. But like Saturday morning, I put a hot water tank in for my parents because they needed that done badly. So that was a good thing. That was the good son doing his duties. They paid me, so that helps. But so Saturday afternoon, I had fully intended on coming home and working on said projects, and didn't get to because Alina ended up back in the hospital. She went out Saturday with her mom and tried to do some shopping and collapsed. So we were super worried. She was at the mall when she collapsed, and EMS kind of didn't help things out by saying that her symptoms sounded like blood clots, and so we rushed her to the ER, and we did a whole bunch of tests. It was not blood clots. It was most likely, well, at this point, confirmed to be overexertion after such a long period of sitting on the couch. Sorry, I need to. Maybe this will work. No, it's not going to work. So, here we are. I came home, and after that, it was very late, and I just kind of relaxed. I couldn't really focus. It's one of those things as a parent, when your kid's hurt, that's like the worst thing in the world. But I had Keely. Keely stays with me on the weekends, and at first I was just going to stay home with her and kind of keep her occupied and not tell her what was going on until we figured out what was going on, but I couldn't. Like, I was pacing. I was really freaked out, and I know Jamie was. She was there to see it, so I could not sit around the house and just wait. And finally, Jamie texted me and said, Alina asked me to go, so I went, and this is not working. That was good. And then Sunday, we had a soccer game in Pennsylvania at this amazing soccer facility. This place was it was this massive club. They had a beautiful golf course with, a clubhouse and all that stuff, but they had this indoor facility that had 3 soccer fields, 3 basketball courts, volleyball courts, 2 of those, indoor baseball practice area, indoor tennis, and it was just unbelievable place. And then it was my dad's birthday, so Dad turned 73. But I've done some things. I did what I've been working on here. I printed this little guy, which is a 3D printed mouthpiece for a GoPro camera. So the idea being, yeah, that would go in my mouth, and the camera will sit on it like such. And so this is one of the plans for the camera situation. Is I will have this camera set up on an angle, this camera like a first-person view of me doing stuff, and so this should help a lot with me being around here. So I did get that. The thing is, I need to get a nut in here that fits this thing and this thing. I don't know what thread pitch this is, but it doesn't look to be 1/4-20. And I can't get the nut out of this, so I gotta find a nut to fit in here to use that. The other thing I started working on was the 3D printed letter templates. So this is the first one that I printed, and it turned out beautiful, which sucks because it's not useful. I should have printed some test prints to see if the interlocking portions would work first, but this one will not, and I probably could sand this to make it work, but I also screwed up on a bit of the sizing of this thing, so this is basically a throwaway piece, which sucks because this took about an hour to print, and it turned out just absolutely flawless. I'm shocked because my printer does not normally do this well, but it turned out great. So now I have to, first thing I need to do is get these keyways. And the idea is these will snap together and then with a router. So I'm working on that project. I did work on that. Yeah. That's about it. Oh, check this out. I opened this on Saturday. I don't know why, because I didn't order anything. I just was like, oh, I think somebody sent me this Rebel hat. This is amazing. Thank you, whoever sent this. This is absolutely beautiful. Probably my new favorite hat. It looks like the Rebel pilot's vest thingy and the orange jumpsuit. Absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, whoever sent this. It really made my day, and I'm sorry I didn't open it on camera and cry for you. But, thank you for being here. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my bestest friends. I will hopefully see you tomorrow with some progress.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from livescience.com. Do snakes have a good sense of smell? Most snakes have an excellent sense of smell, in part to make up for their poor eyesight and limited hearing. Rather than a conventional nose, however, snakes sniff with an organ at the roof of the mouth called a Jacobson's organ, which is also found in a few lizard species.